Hey guys, Almaviva Opera Reviews here, and today we're going to be reviewing two more recordings of Erede's Aida, made in 1952 and 2015 respectively. So the first one was made in 1952. In this recording, Alberto Erede conducted the orchestra and chorus of the Accademia di Santa Cecilia. Aida is Renato Tebaldi, Amneris is Ebbe Stignani, Radames is Mario del Monaco, and Avanastro is Aldo Proti. This was recorded in an awful, grainy sound. It's even worse than the sound of the 1954 Otello with the same principal cast. The singers are placed so close to the microphones that their voices are distorted. Renato Tebaldi's beautiful voice is completely ruined. The mono sound in this recording doesn't help either. The orchestra is horribly out of tune in the Act 2 triumphal scene. This is something that is simply unforgivable. This is a studio recording. They had time to correct it. This sounds like an elementary school orchestra. In addition, the Santa Cecilia Orchestra screeches on Gloria Allegito. This is an unforgivable mess. How did Erede and the sound engineers allow this to come through? The chorus's grainy and unfocused singing leaves much to be desired. The aforementioned unforgivable screeching is partly Erede's fault. Other than that one moment, his conducting is dry and lacks energy. As Aida, Tebaldi's voice is ruined. She also has squeezed and strained high notes in Act 2. Her O Patria Mia is fine, and at this point, fine is enough, considering the orchestra. Tebaldi is much better in her other recordings of Aida, including the 1959 remake. Stignani's Amneris is hoarse and strained. She sounds old and is totally out of her element in this recording. Maybe this is because of the sound, but here, she is simply awful. Del Monaco's Radames is full of virile energy, but he does not provide a single note of subtlety. However, it is extremely exciting. His high notes and voice are amazing in general. It is a little grainy because of the sound, but other than that, it is fine. Aldo Proti is slightly under-mic'd as Amonastro. However, he does provide ferocity. His performance would have been so much more impactful if he had been mic'd well, though. This is why some parts of this recording are extremely underwhelming. Overall, this recording is far from even being mediocre. The orchestra is horribly out of tune and should have retaken the triumphal scene immediately. I would have fired them if I would have heard this recording. The sound engineers really outdid themselves in making an awful recording. I'm going to give it a 1 out of 10. This next recording is a slightly more successful version of the first one. Antonio Pappano conducts the orchestra of the Accademia Nazionale di Santa Cecilia. Aidas Anya Harteros, Amneris is Yekaterina Semenchuk, Radames is Jonas Kaufmann, and Amonastro is Ludovic Tezier. The sound is extremely well done, providing a very immersive listening experience. You get sucked into ancient Egypt almost immediately. The orchestra plays beautifully, as Antonio Pappano emphasizes the delicate moments of the score. However, it provides plenty of power in the grand and heavy scenes as well. The chorus is vast, and sings very well. Anya Harteros is very forced at the top, and her Aida is strained in places. Sometimes, however, she delivers delicate singing. But in the power moments, she really is not the best at all. Jonas Kaufmann outshines her in every duet that they sing together. The Amneris of Yekaterina Semenchuk is also slightly questionable. She makes a few strange noises in the judgment scene, and doesn't have the best timbre. However, she never wobbles and has the stamina for the role, even though it is not the best interpretation, as she provides almost no character. Jonas Kaufmann carries this recording. His Radames has plenty of strong moments, and moments where he sings piano as well. He does not falter in any moments of the recording. This is such a breath of fresh air because the rest of the recording is not nearly as good as him. He is a wonderful Radames here. This recording is one of the reasons why I love his voice so much. Ludovic Tezier's Amonastro is quite simply wobbly. The wobble puts a very big stain on his performance. He is not a good Amonastro. An under-mic'd Proti is better than a wobbly but well-mic'd Tezier. So overall, this recording is okay, but it's not amazing in any way. Kaufmann carries it with a sublime voice. The cast other than him is not that good. It is pretty mediocre. However, since Kaufmann is so good, I'm going to give this recording a 6 out of 10. The first recording is simply awful, and the second one is not the best, though it does improve on the first one a lot. The Santa Cecilia Orchestra has evidently improved a lot over the decades. Which recording do you think is the best? Put your opinion in the comments below. Thank you for watching Almaviva Opera Reviews, and please like, comment, share, and subscribe.